Day, April 11th. Any of you want to do a little roll call?
I can. Online, it looks like we have Alicia Buckholz, Eric Dixon, Bailey Kelly, Becker, sorry, Kyla Leonards, Melissa Fisher, Patricia Spotted Wolf, Rod Bergen, Shane Stack, MCAT. In 206, we have Commissioners Vero and Slotnick, Chris Lounsbury, Ann Hughes, Brian West, Allison France, Carrie Powers, Annie Cathy, Cheryl Hartman, and Melissa Fisher just got on. Did I miss anybody else? Okay.
Thanks, Annie. Before we dive in, do we have any public comment on items not on the agenda? All right, seeing none, we'll jump to the consent agenda. Is there anything on here anyone would like to pull out and talk about?
Nope. I've moved to approve the consent agenda.
All right, I will second that. And all in favor? Aye. Great, thanks. All right, our first action item comes to us by Shane Stack.
Good morning, commissioners. The first item on the agenda is essentially a professional services agreement or contract with Tetra Tech. Tetra Tech would be providing engineering services for us to evaluate 3 slides on Big Flat Road. There's a total of 7. We figure the 4 smaller ones we can probably handle in-house, but the 3 larger ones, we wanted Tetra Tech to do a deeper evaluation. So they're going to go drill, get samples, make some recommendations, do a lot of survey work, and then essentially submit a report back to us on the proposed cost to make those repairs, as well as what the repair should be for slides 4, 5, and 6. So they should start drilling kind of early to mid-May. Once the contract is signed, they'll get everything scheduled.
So where is this on Big Flat Road?
So if you drive off the paved surface off of Big Flat Road, you'll eventually reach the gravel portion, and then on that gravel portion, the kind of the big slides are near the top. I don't know if you remember where there used to be a bridge that crossed out kind of where south. Where south side.
Right in there.
Yeah. So it's right in that area, and it's, I don't know, there's some, I don't know, risky slides in that area. I'll just leave it.
I'm really glad that we're looking into this. I can't imagine how expensive it's going to be to actually do the repairs, but it's great that we're taking the first steps.
And they're doing it sounds in May. Like, are we worried about how wet things will be and snowy, or is that all dried off now?
Just for the drilling work that they're going to do, Juan, I don't know that that's going to be too much of a risk for us. They're going to get subsurface information, so they'll drill some holes and get soil data down deep into the ground so that they know what this slide's sitting on.
Cool.
Great.
I move that we approve the contract with Tetra Tech, which seems quite reasonable for how many slides.
Yeah. Do we have any public comment on this? All right, I'm happy to second this and call for a vote. Any all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Shane.
Thank you.
All right, Eric.
Yes, good morning. So this is our wastewater collection system in the Lewis and Clark subdivision out in Clinton. They've needed to replace their septic tank for quite some time now, but that's a very financially bound district, we'll say, and the work that needed to be done has been out of their abilities for a few years. So when the ARPA funding became available, we submitted this project and it was awarded for just under $100,000. So this will replace they call it the dosing tank, which is the first portion of the tank that accepts the raw effluent and distributes it to the leach fields. So this is the tank now has holes that were beyond repair, so it's getting to be a bit of an environmental issue. And this funding is perfect for this type of work. It needs to be done, and Mountain View Sales is ready to go. So we would recommend that the contract be signed so that they can get to work.
Excellent.
Thank you. Let's get it done. I move to approve the
Alright.
PSA with Mountain View Sales.
Thanks. Do you have any public comment? All right, I'll second that. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Eric.
All right, thank you.
Jason Emery.
Hi, this is Rob. I'm going to be presenting this in place of Jason. You had a conflict with this meeting time.
Great.
Yeah, so this agreement is to replace our current support vendor, Cerium, with Converge One, who is Via's largest customer support provider. They have the resources to support all aspects of our environment, whether it's just ongoing maintenance or addressing major system issues. We'll be starting with an initial 1-year contract just to evaluate their support efforts. We'll be maintaining our existing relationship with Cerium. They'll still be providing the Avaya subscription licensing model through them. So I move to accept the new vendor, Converge One.
No argument.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks, Rob. I
Great.
move to approve Jason signed the master sales agreement with Converge One.
Great. Any public comment on this? All right, I'll second this, and all in favor? say
Aye.
Aye. Great. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
The correspondence. Some discussion items here. We have a change to vendor invoice.
That is Callie.
Good morning. This is a really exciting topic to discuss. Really riveting. This is really just an administrative piece I was following up on, where at the February 28th administrative meeting, the board authorized the chair to sign a vendor invoice that was related to a reimbursement request for DNRC grant funds for the current implementation grant we're working on with Trout Unlimited. Usually the commissioners don't see these, but it's a relatively recent change in process that commissioners are the authorized personnel to sign these invoices. After the signature, we realized there was an error, and Trout Unlimited submitted a revised invoice, and it changed the amount by $28.35.
Holy
This
moly.
required a new, obviously, signature by Josh.
Brian
which-
West is here.
We're gonna have to
Oh
talk
my
about
gosh.
this.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And so Josh has already signed that revised invoice, and we sent it in, and just following up on the procedure piece to just be fully transparent that change occurred and the adjustment was made. And thank you to Chris and Annie for your work in helping shepherd this through.
Thank you.
Good job.
That's it.
Thanks, Kaylee.
You're welcome.
All right, any other legislative update things? My own legislative update, I just learned what a free conference was this morning. Chris,
It's a good thing to know.
appreciate that, thank you. It's great to know.
Conference committees versus free conference.
Free, yeah.
They are good.
It's wonderful that so many people are involved and it's open, a lot of public input. All right, do we have anything else to talk about today? I think we're good.
Thanks,
All
everyone.
right, thanks, everybody. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.